Yo, what's up? So, today we are going to talk about the loneliness of choosing to grow. So, probably if you are like dedicating time to grow on yourself, to study more, to improve on your career, you realize that a ton of people like they stop it to talk to you, or even you stop and talking with them because probably the type of things that you're going to share about or talk about are like just completely different now, and because of that, you like not because of their fault or your fault, like basically the topics they are not like in the same path, let's say. And the idea here is like just talk a little bit on how you can deal with that, how you can like continue to grow and having it, because one of like the main ideas here is talk about like Nietzsche on his book. Like he talks about the three types of man that exists. There's like the lion, the child, and the camel. So the camel is basically the guy that he'll just like accepts what everyone says, like he follow all the others, and basically that's it for them. He live and die as a camel, like just carrying other people. Then we have the child. The child is basically like someone that is like creating freely, and the lion is the guy that like that roars alone, like they blame other people and do their things alone. So basically, oh, I said in the wrong way. So that is camel, lion, and child. So basically, probably most people start as a camel, they turn into a lion, then they go into a child. So basically, the idea here is probably this like isolation that you're having right now. It's part of the journey, but the idea here is like, do not stick with that during your whole life. At least for me, I think that having good friends, people that you really trust on, that you know that if something bad happens, they're going to help you, is really important. Like really, really important. And in the end of the day, like most of the results that you're going to like get on your life is knowing the right people at the right moment. So yeah, I recommend you to always be good with everyone because you never know the future. So right now, the guy that you're just randomly talking with him on the future, he can like help you in making some business or even hiring you. I don't know. And like the idea is you need to also be able to use the time of loneliness as well, because as you're alone, there are less people that are going to bother you or interrupt you on what you're doing. So try to fully focus on this, on what you're focused on, because at least for me, I have this idea that regretting that you haven't dedicated enough time or like that you haven't did your max is like the worst feeling that you could have like for your entire life. For me, if you have the option of going all in at something or not going, go all in, because having the regret that you did it is better than having the regret that you have never done it. So always try to do it. And yeah, like I'm going to talk a little bit about my personal experience with that. So I always have been a guy that didn't have that much of friends, people that really say they are my friends. I have like a ton of colleagues, let's say, but I always like try to keep my friends close. So I have those like 4 or 5 friends that I know them like since I was a kid, and I always try to like keep talking with them because I know that in the long run I can like they are going to help me in some way. I trust on them, and I always like try to help them, but it is hard because they are following like really different paths for their life. So some things that we talk about like data just doesn't fit. So always try to like make new friends. So for example, friends that are more related to your current time on life. so you don't have that feeling that you're like a strange, let's say. Because for me, like that idea of the you are the average of the people around you is like the biggest truth that exists. So always be careful with who you be around with, because like people from outside are going to relate you with them. So if you're around a ton of people that they're bad, like I don't know, everyone hates them, you're going to be hated too. Like no one cares who you are. If you're with a ton of guys that no one likes them, no one is going to like you just because of that. Because eventually, at least that's what I think, what they do becomes like common for you, and because of that becoming common, you start doing that thing like subconsciously. You don't even realize that you're doing that thing that you maybe hate it, but just because it became normal, we're like doing it. So yeah, just be careful with like who you talk to. If you're like really being successful, really working hard, probably you're going to like attract the same type of people. So let them help you, let connect with them. There's this quote like the network values more than money. That's like the biggest truth on earth. You can like have literally zero money, but you have a ton of contact, you can become a millionaire like really quickly if they like are really connected with you and really trust on you. So yeah, basically that's it for this video. I just wanted to talk a little bit with you guys. I'm trying to be more consistent here with YouTube. I know that in the long run, this YouTube channel I have a ton to grow, and I know that I'm going to impact a ton of people. So yeah, basically that's it. I really hope you enjoyed, and if you enjoyed, please hit the like button, subscribe, and comment something down below. Like it helped me a lot. Everyone that comments something. See ya.